Psalm 121, a timeless prayer of comfort and guidance, resonates deeply with those seeking strength and protection. As we delve into its verses, we embark on a journey of faith, finding solace in its promises and wisdom in its words. Have you ever felt the weight of the world on your shoulders as you begin a new day? Have you sought reassurance and support in the face of uncertainty? Psalm 121 offers a balm for the soul, a reminder that we are not alone on our earthly pilgrimage. In the depths of life's challenges, Psalm 121 shines as a beacon of hope, reminding us that our help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. This simple yet profound statement is a cornerstone of faith, grounding us in the understanding that our God is not a distant observer, but an ever-present help in times of need. It speaks to our innate longing for support and guidance, assuring us that we are not alone in our struggles. As we meditate on these words, we are invited to reflect on the vastness and majesty of God, the very creator of the universe who cares deeply for each one of us. This realization fills us with a sense of awe and gratitude, knowing that such a mighty God is intimately involved in our lives. It gives us confidence to face the challenges of each day, knowing that we are not relying on our own strength, but on the limitless power of God. In a world full of uncertainty and turmoil, this truth is a source of comfort and peace. It reminds us that no matter what we face, we can trust in the unfailing love and faithfulness of our God. In the journey of life, filled with its share of uncertainties and challenges, Psalm 121 offers a comforting image of God as the guardian of our souls. This portrayal resonates deeply with our longing for protection and security, reassuring us that we are under the watchful care of a loving and omnipotent Creator. The imagery of God as a vigilant guardian, who neither sleeps nor slumbers, speaks to our deepest fears and vulnerabilities. It reminds us that we are not left to navigate the complexities of life on our own, but have a steadfast protector who is always attentive to our needs. This understanding of God's protective presence is not just a comforting thought, but a profound truth that can anchor us in times of turmoil. It reminds us that we can place our trust in God's unfailing love and care, even when circumstances seem dire. As we start each day, we can find solace in the knowledge that we are held in the strong and loving hands of our guardian God. This awareness empowers us to face whatever challenges may come our way, knowing that we are never alone. In the midst of life's uncertainties, Psalm 121 offers a comforting promise of preservation. It assures us that God will not allow our feet to slip, providing a sense of stability and security in an ever-changing world. This promise goes beyond mere physical protection. It encompasses our spiritual well-being, reminding us that God is concerned not only with our present circumstances, but also with our eternal destiny. The image of God as our preserver speaks to our deepest desires for safety and continuity. It reassures us that no matter what challenges we face, God is faithful to uphold us and keep us from harm. This promise is a source of great comfort and strength, enabling us to face each day with courage and confidence. As we reflect on this promise, we are reminded of God's unwavering faithfulness throughout history. From the ancient Israelites to present-day believers, God has proven time and again that He is a God who keeps His promises. This knowledge fills us with hope and assurance, knowing that we can trust in God's enduring love and protection. Psalm 121 serves as a guiding light in life's journey, offering reassurance that our help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. This acknowledgement invites us to trust in God's unwavering presence and guidance, especially in times of confusion and doubt. Life's path is often filled with twists and turns, leading us through moments of joy and sorrow. In these moments, Psalm 121 reminds us that we are not alone, but rather accompanied by a God who never sleeps nor slumbers. This imagery of God's constant vigilance speaks to our deepest longing for guidance and support. As we navigate the complexities of life, we can take comfort in the fact that God is not just a distant observer, but an active participant in our journey. He knows the way ahead and is committed to leading us safely through. This knowledge gives us the confidence to step out in faith, knowing that we are following in the footsteps of a loving and trustworthy guide. Psalm 121 stands as a timeless prayer, offering a sanctuary of peace and reassurance as we embark on each new day's journey. It serves as a poignant reminder that our help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth, inviting us to start our day with a heart of gratitude and trust. In the hustle and bustle of life, it's easy to become overwhelmed by our own efforts and worries. Psalm 121 calls us to surrender our burdens into the hands of a loving and capable God, finding peace in the knowledge that we are not alone in our struggles. As we meditate on this prayer, we are reminded of God's constant presence and protection in our lives. It reassures us that God is our guardian and guide, watching over us day and night with unwavering love and care. May this prayer be our daily mantra, grounding us in faith and filling our hearts with hope. May it empower us to face each new day with courage and confidence, knowing that we are deeply loved and cherished by our Heavenly Father. In the midst of life's chaos and demands, Psalm 121 offers a profound message of finding peace in surrender. It beckons us to release our burdens and worries, acknowledging that our strength ultimately comes from surrendering to a higher power. Surrender is often misunderstood as a sign of weakness, but in reality, it is a powerful act of trust and faith. It requires us to let go of our need for control and to place our trust in a loving and all-knowing God. In surrendering, we find a sense of freedom and peace, knowing that we are not alone in our struggles. Surrendering to God does not mean that we give up or stop trying. Rather, it means that we recognize our limitations and trust in God's plan for our lives. It is an act of humility, acknowledging that we cannot do it all on our own. As we start each day, may we find the courage to surrender our fears, worries, and doubts to God. May we find peace in knowing that we are held in the palm of God's hand, and that His plans for us are good. In the journey of life, we often encounter moments when our souls grow weary from the burdens we carry. Psalm 121 speaks directly to this weariness, offering a source of strength and renewal to those who feel depleted. Life's challenges can leave us feeling drained and exhausted, but Psalm 121 reminds us that God is our sustainer. It invites us to draw strength from His wellspring of grace and mercy, finding rest for our weary souls in His presence. This promise of strength is not just a fleeting feeling. It is a deep-seated assurance that God will provide the energy and resilience we need to face each day with courage and hope. It reminds us that we are not defined by our circumstances, but by the strength of our faith in God. As we meditate on this truth, we are invited to surrender our weariness to God, trusting that He will renew our strength and lift us up on wings like eagles. May this promise be a source of comfort and strength, empowering us to continue our journey with renewed vigor and purpose. In a world filled with uncertainties and doubts, Psalm 121 calls us to walk in confidence, grounded in the assurance that God is with us every step of the way. This confidence is not based on our own abilities or circumstances, but on the unwavering presence and faithfulness of God. Walking in confidence does not mean that we will not face challenges or difficulties. Instead, it means that we can face these challenges with courage and resilience, knowing that God is by our side. It is a confidence that transcends our circumstances, allowing us to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and strength. This confidence is rooted in the promises of God, which are unchanging and true. As we start each day, may we walk in the confidence that comes from knowing that we are deeply loved and cherished by our Heavenly Father. May this confidence empower us to face whatever comes our way, knowing that we do not walk alone, but with the God who is faithful to guide and protect us. Psalm 121 paints a vivid picture of God as an ever-present companion on life's journey. This imagery of God's constant presence speaks to our deepest longing for companionship and support, reassuring us that we are never alone. As we meditate on this truth, we are reminded that God is not just a distant deity, but a close and intimate companion who walks beside us every step of the way. This realization fills us with a sense of comfort and security, knowing that we are held in the loving embrace of our Creator. This companionship is not contingent on our circumstances or actions, but is a gift freely given by a God who loves us unconditionally. It is a companionship that transcends time and space, accompanying us through life's joys and sorrows. As we start each day, may we take comfort in the knowledge that we are accompanied by a God who never leaves our side. May this awareness of God's constant presence fill us with peace and confidence, enabling us to face whatever challenges may come our way with courage and grace.